welcome back to my channel. This is Swift Wellness and I am Ashley, and today we're mixing things up just a little bit with a daily stretch break. I know that many of us sit at our desks all day, so this is a perfect complement to your daily routine. As always, feel free to check out our channel for a variety of short and long workouts. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe so that you do not miss a single video that we upload each week. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start this stretch routine with 3 deep belly breaths. Close your eyes, sit up tall. Think about taking a big, deep inhale. So deep you're filling up every ounce of your lungs. Think about pulling all the air in until you can't possibly hold any more air in your lungs. And then just hold that breath for 1 deep count. And then a big exhale, emptying every ounce of oxygen out of your lungs. And then take another big deep inhale. And exhale. Let's make that last breath as deep as possible, that biggest inhale of your day, opening up your chest, feeling your lungs expand in your rib cage. Big inhale and hold at the top. And then that big exhale. You can open your eyes if you'd like, you can keep them closed, but let's just start with some slow neck rolls. All the way around, opening up the neck. Just tipping your head to the left, rotating all the way through, warming up all the muscles of your neck. Just 2 deep breaths. 1 more big roll, and then we'll switch direction. Same thing, just find that big deep breath. Just warming up your body. No need to rush. Whatever feels good to you is all you need to do today. Good. And then 1 more deep breath, 1 more big roll through the neck, and then stop at the top. Take the shoulders, pull them up into your ears, and let's just open up, big deep rolls through the shoulders. Working out any tension that may be in your neck and shoulder from sitting at a desk, working on your laptop, even looking at your phone. Just big deep rolls. You can widen out your arms from your body and incorporate a little bit more of your arms if that stretch feels good to you. About pulling your shoulder blades back, pinching, and then relaxing and opening up, pulling that chest back. And then switch directions, round through the spine. Big deep breath and inhale and exhale as you flow through whatever feels good to you this morning or this evening. Big deep breath and then roll all the way. Last one. And then we're going to turn on our mats. Come to a big seated L position, seated tall through the chest, feet flexed, feeling active through those legs. I want you to take your arms and reach to your toes. Maybe it's your shin that you hold to. Maybe you can reach your toes. Maybe you can take your hands underneath your shins. Take a deep breath and pull your body closer. Your ultimate goal is to take your face and reach it down to those shins. But whatever feels good this morning, as you're warming up through the back, through the core, through the legs, using that pressure from the biceps to pull your body, feeling into those hamstrings. Each time you take a deep breath, try to pull a little bit harder and pull down into those shins. Stay nice and tall, and then pull this last deep breath, pulling as best that you can, trying to reach your arms, reach your legs. If you have to stay up here, that's fine. Whatever feels good for you. This is your stretch break today. One last deep breath. We're going to take our hands and interlace them behind, opening again through the chest, palms together, pull back. Pull that head to the sky. Big deep inhales as you open up through the chest, seated tall, pulling and stretching through that front body. Big deep inhale as you fill your lungs with breath. Stay nice and tall and relaxed. We're going to hinge forward, bringing those arms up overhead, wherever feels good to you. Opening that stretch through the triceps, through the back, through the spine. Keeping your neck and your chin off your chest to keep that breath. One last deep breath. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Big exhale. Come around. We'll turn around into a bird dog position, stacking that shoulder right over the wrist, the hip right over the knee, and going into some cat cows. Big inhale as I stretch my back to the sky. Big exhales, I press round through my shoulders, press through my hands, and press into the ground to pull my chest up to the sky. Just move with the breath, whatever feels good for you today. Warming up that spine all through the chest, all through the back. On this next one, we'll take our outside hand and reach up, opening through the chest, and taking that top hand and threading it through and underneath, getting a nice twist through the spine. If you want, you can sit down onto your heels, stretching through, feeling that shoulder warm up. One more deep breath and then press through the hand as you come back up. One more cat-cow. Big exhale. Taking that opposite hand, reaching to the sky, big twist. Taking that hand and interlacing it through, just like the other side, sinking down onto your heels. Widening the hips if you need to bring your seat to your heels. And then press through. Take those feet, tuck them underneath you, the toes, and then send your hips back up into down dog. If you can't touch your heels to the ground, that's okay. Sit and pedal out through the knees, pressing into the hands, sending the hips to the sky. Feeling that good stretch through the calves, through the ankles, through the hamstring. Take 3 deep breaths here. Just pedaling out through the knees, whatever feels good for you today. And then on the next deep breath, I want you to sink down a little bit deeper, trying to send those heels to the mat. And then take that left leg, we're going to raise it up into the sky. We're going to bring it forward into a runner's lunge. Sitting up nice and tall, pulling through the chest. Staying nice and tall, walking that hand on the inside of that leg, allowing that hip to open up. Taking a deep breath. Good. And then let that back knee come down as you sink down into that hip, opening up, stretching through. And then coming back up, and then taking that foot, walking it through, sinking down into pigeon, feeling that hip come to the ground, keeping that back foot nice and long. Feel free to look over either shoulder for a nice spinal twist. One deep breath. And then switch sides. And then if it feels good to you, you can walk down to your forearms to get a little bit deeper stretch into that pigeon. And then walk back up, tuck your toes in behind, send that hip back up into downward dog, press into those hips. Just settle here for just a minute. Then we'll send our opposite foot straight to the sky, bringing it forward into a runner's lunge. Again, pulling that chest up nice and tall, feeling that stretch through that back leg. Heels reaching to the back of the room. Walk those hands to the inside of your foot, opening up that hip. Bringing that knee to the ground, letting that toe point backwards. Feeling that stretch all through the inside of that right leg. And then walking that foot down and it's sinking into pigeon. Taking a deep breath, feeling that hip come to the ground. Feeling those hips open up today. And then reach back, feeling that spinal twist. And then switch sides, twisting over through the opposite shoulder, pressing into the ground. And bringing that hand back. Tucking those toes underneath, pressing those hips back into downward dog. Deep breath. For the next 3 breaths, just settle here. Finding your breath, sinking 1 inch deeper into that downward facing dog. One last big deep breath. And then float your hands and your body forward. Slowly come down into chaturanga. Coming all the way down. Bringing that chest up, keeping those elbows close to your body. Feeling your body push away from the ground. Feeling a stretch through that low back. And again, if it feels good to you, go ahead and reach. Looking over that left shoulder. Looking over that right shoulder. And then coming back down. Taking 1 deep breath before tucking those toes underneath. Sending the hips back into child's pose. Opening up the hips, sending it down, pushing the ground away. Sit up one last time with me and come to the center of your mat. Sit nice and tall and finish out this stretch routine with a few shoulder rolls. One last time before we take the last 3 big deep breaths. Just like before, this is your time. This is your time on your mat, your time for relaxation today. Those same deep breaths, pull from the bottom of your belly all the way up, every inch of your lungs filled with air, all the way to the top. Big inhale. And big exhale. Take your arms and come all the way up. And bring your hands to heart center. One last deep breath, your deepest breath today. Set your intention for the rest of the day. Big inhale. Let go of everything that's stressing you. Let go of everything that worries you in this last deep breath as you exhale it out of your body. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Hopefully that stretch routine was exactly what you needed to work out that stiffness, open up those shoulders, open up those hips, and get on with your day. As always, make sure to check out the channel for additional videos if you're looking for short or long workouts, and make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss a single video uploaded each week. Have a great day.